and he was the first known recipient of a uterus transplant in an attempt to achieve pregnancy, but he died due to subsequent complications. He was Lily Ilse Elvins, better known as Lily Elb, was a Danish painter, transgender woman, and one of the earliest recipients of gender affirming surgery. Elb was a painter under her birth name Einar Wegener. After transitioning in 1930, she changed her legal name to Lily Ilse Elvins, stopped painting, and later adopted the surname Elb. She was the first known recipient of a uterus transplant in an attempt to achieve pregnancy, but he died due to subsequent complications. The UK and US versions of her semi-autobiographical narrative were published posthumously in 1933 under the title Man into Woman, an authentic record of a change of sex. A film inspired by her life, The Danish Girl, was released in 2015, also tells a story about her life. And after Lily Elb died in 1931, Gerda Wegener's life began to collapse. She didn't just lose her wife, she lost her muse, her partner, and the center of her art. The paintings that once shook Paris stopped selling. The crowd disappeared and the money followed. Gerda tried to start over. She remarried an Italian officer, hoping for stability, but the marriage failed, leaving her emotionally and financially broken. In the end, she returned to Denmark alone, poor, forgotten, and far from the fame she once knew. When Gerda Wegener died in 1940, the world barely noticed. Lily Elb became history, Gerda became the silence behind it. And James Berry lived his entire professional life as a man in the rigidly gendered world of the 19th century British Empire. Educated as a physician and serving as a military surgeon, Berry insisted on being treated as male in every social, legal, and professional context. He dressed, worked, argued, and advanced his career as a man, fiercely defending his status when challenged. Only after his death in 1865 did officials claim that Berry had been assigned female at birth, a revelation that sparked controversy rather than clarity. Many historians argue that Berry's lifelong insistence on male identity, despite severe personal risks, strongly suggests he was a trans man rather than a woman in disguise. And Alberta Lucille Hart legally changed her name into Ellen Hart after completed surgery at the University of Oregon Medical School over the 1917-1918. From early childhood, Hart consistently expressed a strong identification as male. He described deep distress at being treated as a girl and an unshakable sense that living as a woman was fundamentally wrong for him. In 1917, Hart approached Joshua Allen Gilbert at the University of Oregon and requested surgery to eliminate menstruation and the possibility of ever becoming pregnant. He also presented Gilbert with the eugenic argument that a person with abnormal inversion should be sterilized. He married his first wife, Ines Stark, in 1918 but divorced him in 1925 due to Hart's gender identity and the social realities of the time. The same year, Hart married his second wife, Edna Ruddick, until the end of Hart's life, but he died of heart failure on July 1, 1962.